So, we have potential fight of the night here, in my opinion. We have Josh Van versus Charles Energy Johnson. Let's look at the odds for this fight. So Josh Van minus 210, open up at a minus 275. I'll be honest, I do kind of understand that line movement, but you know who we gotta take here. This is our boy. We've been rooting for this guy ever since, at Pure Picks at least. We've been rooting for this guy ever since he came into the UFC, fighting Zalgas on that split decision win. Been riding him ever since. I mean, this is our guy right here. He's been cashing for Pure Picks. We're not hopping off the Van train here. Josh Van, I mean, he says that he watches a lot of these breakdown videos, so I just want to give him some credit. This guy has came in and he's literally reminding me of like a young Peter Yan, Max Holloway combination. I mean, this guy's striking, his pressure and pace are insane. I think that he's on the next level in terms of that against Charles Johnson. In each of Van's last 3 UFC wins, he's taking the first round really to kind of download the data like a Peter Yan does, and then he just unleashes like a holy hell kind of pace in the second and third round that just overwhelms his opponents usually. Now Johnson, he has a similar kind of style. He tends to give the earlier rounds before making the fight competitive in the later rounds. I just don't think that's going to work against Josh Van. I mean, Charles Johnson is essentially fighting a younger, faster, hungrier version of himself in Josh Van. And I think that Josh has also shown an improved takedown game. He has that in his back pocket. You guys saw that he took down Bunes, took down Borjas to kind of seal that win. So I like that he has that in his back pocket to steal rounds if needed, because Johnson has been very susceptible to takedowns in the past, and that's something that's good to have in your back pocket against a guy like Charles Johnson. Given that this is going to be Van's toughest test to date, I could definitely see a world where this is going to be a close decision, and it could be a sweat, but I think Josh is going to pull it through. I think Josh via decision is going to be the most likely play. Obviously, I mean, I'm rooting for a knockout. I hope Josh gets it or a sub or whatever, but I do like his prop at plus 100 for a decision. We look at the odds right there. We see this Josh by decision. I mean, plus 100, not much movement there. But, I mean, Josh might even be a decent live entry, because the first round, both these guys might be downloading some data and you might get some closer odds after the first round. And, once the second round starts, maybe the bookies have caught on, but I think we're going to probably see the same pattern. I do like the over 2.5 here. I think that both these guys are pretty durable. So yeah, Josh Van via decision, but I'm rooting for a finish. Let's go Josh Van. Let's go Van Train, baby.